thinking you can say and do anything with a woman just because she with you. And I'll be the first one to tell you that ain't always the vibes a female gonna give off. So what if she dressed sexy? Just because a woman is dressed in a manner that entices you to feel a certain type of way, don't entitle you to her body. That part of a woman has to be given to you, bruh. So to see this going on with so many other people, it just lets you know it's a trickle effect. It's really some things going on in the industry that's starting to be exposed. Diddy be
Cheer. Got my nigga Cheese in this bitch. Midwest UGK, nigga. You already know. Cheer. I said my hands on this money. I'm caught up in this lifestyle. This 100-round drummy. It'll knock a nigga right down. My dope on my scale. It be knocking watch lights out. My spot do be booming. I'm caught up in this lifestyle. My hands on this money. I'm caught up in this lifestyle.
What up, do? Welcome back to the family, man. It's time for that Coach for the Streets, man. First and foremost, I do want to get into what's going on in the world today. We personally have to be the protectors for our women as men, protectors for our kids as well. Those two responsibilities always gonna weigh heavy on the shoulders of a man. But in today's society, we also see men misusing their power, taking advantage of women. In an industry where we see women trying to thrive and succeed in, we often see men of power abuse their power.
Surrounding hip-hop magnate Sean Diddy Combs. In recent weeks, Combs has found himself under a growing pile of legal accusations. It all began with a lawsuit from singer Cassie, a former romantic partner of Combs. She accused him of physical and sexual abuse during their relationship, a relationship she claimed was marked by threats of violence, drug use, and forced sexual encounters. The allegations, vehemently denied by Combs, were settled amicably, but this was just the beginning of Combs' legal woes. Fast forward a week, and Combs is hit with a second lawsuit. This time, an unnamed woman accused him of drugging and sexually assaulting her. The woman also claims to be a victim of revenge porn, an allegation that further tarnishes the reputation of this already embattled icon. This suit, filed under the New York Adult Survivors Act, has yet to be resolved, and the plaintiff seeks damages for her injuries. Combs and his companies, including Bad Boy Entertainment, have been contacted for comment, but have yet to respond.
And lately in the industry, we've been seeing a lot of things, and I feel with what's going on recently with Cassie speaking out and going at Diddy with the allegations, and so many things coming out about Diddy in the process of those allegations coming out.
Things, so then you have all these people around me just kind of hanging on, wanting stuff from me.
Keys is yours. You know, you get 16. You good to go. I'm good to go. Yeah.
In a shocking turn of events, Kim Porter's sister, Tamia Porter, has emerged from the shadows to spill the tea on Diddy's alleged misdeeds with young artists, and it seems like no one is safe from her claims, not even the pop sensation, Justin Bieber. Buckle up, because this tale is about to take you on a wild ride through the world of secrets and scandals. During a recent interview that had jaws dropping left and right, Kim Porter's sister laid out a series of jaw-dropping accusations against the hip-hop mogul Diddy. According to her, there's more to Diddy's glamorous facade than meets the eye. She claimed that he engaged in unspeakable acts with young and impressionable artists, and one of those artists just happened to be none other than the heartthrob Justin Bieber himself. But that's not all. The plot thickens. The interview took a dramatic twist when Tamia revealed...
It just lets you know that it's more to it than just one person. Everybody pointed the finger at R. Kelly, but they failed to realize that there's so many other people that was around that turned the other cheek because they participated in these same types of acts. Now you see Diddy going through it. Yeah, he settled out of court with Cassie, but look what's happening now.
You took a dramatic twist when Tamia revealed that Diddy had allegedly silenced Kim in the past. Why, you ask? Well, it turns out that Kim had reportedly threatened to expose Diddy's deep, dark secrets in a tell-all book that would have undoubtedly sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry. Could this be the reason behind Diddy's alleged efforts to keep her quiet? Hold on to your hats, because the revelations didn't stop there. The sister then went on to drop a bombshell, suggesting that Diddy might have had a hand in the untimely deaths of two iconic rap legends, Tupac Shakur and Notorious Big. Whether it's conspiracy theories or shocking truths, this claim certainly adds an extra layer of mystery and intrigue to the already tangled web of allegations. And now, let's talk about the juicy details involving none other than Justin Bieber. Tamia didn't mince her words as she delved into the dark side of the entertainment world. She alleged that Diddy had allegedly committed acts that are beyond words. Acts that reportedly involved the young and impressionable Justin Bieber. If that wasn't enough, the sister claimed that Diddy had allegedly taken advantage of Bieber's innocence, even going so far as to allege that Diddy was responsible for taking Justin's V card.
So P. Diddy broke Justin Bieber's virginity.
Yes, absolutely.
But hold on a minute, haven't we heard something a bit conflicting about Bieber's first time?
Cassie speaking out opened the floodgates in the industry because you have a lot of women that may have went through these types of things that never spoke out, but years later, sometimes the bravery of oneself comes out when you are influenced by somebody else's bravery and their courage to speak out and defend themselves. And Cassie speaking out may have gave a bunch of other women that went through certain things in the industry the courage to speak out. Let's not forget, we talking about men of power. We talking about men of power. We talking about men that in they mind, their personality ends up being situated in a manner where they feel like because they are in a situation where they hold so much power, they are entitled to things even if those things aren't submissive to them. If you understand what I'm saying. Then you see all these label execs, you see all these actors, all these high level celebrities. It ain't just R. Kelly. It ain't just Diddy. Look at this. At one point in time, Harve Pierre was a former bad boy president. He got allegations that came out recently on him too. You see how one domino falls and 50 more fall? And I'm pretty sure it's going to be a wide variety of more allegations coming out against more actors, more celebrities, more singers, more men of power. Am I going to sit here and say 100% of all allegations are going to be true? I'm not going to never say that. Because we also know in the day of clout chasing, there's going to be some women out there that try to take advantage of the situation and try to get some money out of it. But in the process of that, let's not forget that it's a bunch of women that went through these very things, and it took them so long to speak out about it. Why? Only they know why it took so long to speak out of it. I said this before in the episode. When women go through so much trauma and pain and endure so much stress and damaged and are really broke down by the men they were attached to. It takes forever and a day to get over separating from that person, especially when you love them. Add the time that it takes to heal from the damage, because that's a whole separate package from the actual relationship. Having to deal with the damage and the pain and the unhappiness is a whole nother package attached to the situation. We just seen Cassie go through that. We just seen plenty females go through that with a lot of people. We seeing athletes attack their partners. Now we seeing CEOs of labels, record label execs, comedians, singers / actors. And if you really paying attention, you'll understand that they all being accused of similar things, thinking they could touch a woman where they want to touch them at. Thinking you can say and do anything with a woman just because she with you. And I'll be the first one to tell you that ain't always the vibes a female gonna give off. So what if she dressed sexy? Just because a woman is dressed in a manner that entices you to feel a certain type of way, don't entitle you to her body. That part of a woman has to be given to you, bro. So to see this going on with so many other people, it just lets you know it's a trickle effect. It's really some things going on in the industry that's starting to be exposed. Diddy being accused of all these different things by Cassie. Then Cassie, everything getting settled. It just lets you know how serious that was. And then think about it. I just played the video where Diddy's baby mama Peoples is alleging that Diddy had hands in so much other stuff that's so sinister. I don't even really want to talk about, but I'm happy they explained it in the video. Then look how broken we done seen. Justin Bieber was like Zach Morris of the industry. If you don't know who Zach Morris was, go watch Saved by the Bell. Justin Bieber was Zach Morris of the industry. We watch him go from Zach Morris of the industry into I don't know what the hell this nigga was and turned into. He's different. He's not the same. You've seen it in the video. Look how Diddy look at niggas. There's so many videos where Diddy talk to people inappropriately. And I'm not saying this like he's saying it to women. He be saying inappropriate stuff to men most of the time. Yeah, that nigga right there. That nigga right there. The one that's laying on the couch like Michael Jackson. Yeah, that nigga right there. That nigga right there. I think by Diddy becoming a target due to Cassie speaking out, it made a lot of women that went through some stuff speak out against a lot of men that got power. Look at it. Look at Harve Pierre. He was a man that had power. He was a vice president of Bad Boy. Look at Diddy, man of power, CEO, front runner of Bad Boy. Jimmy Iovine. Interscope Records co-founder. And this is somebody that if you seen them, you would give him all your mixtapes. You would hold this button-up shirt for him for a record deal. Most of you rappers would. Yet, he being accused of the same exact stuff as Diddy. Thinking he entitled to things that he ain't. And y'all don't think the floodgates of the industry have been open. They definitely open. They went at Diddy now. All of a sudden, Diddy settles, but ends up with more allegations coming out. Then a slew of other people, because Jimmy Iovine ain't the only one. He's not the only one. Y'all see this? An ex-assistant to Harve Pierre claims that he abused his position of authority as her boss. Ain't that what most men in power do? Look, I know some niggas outside right now, right? On properties, cribs, apartments, duplexes. They won't even rent to no nigga. I'm going to tell you why. Because they would rather prefer move a female in there with the hopes of putting themselves in position with that female. In return, because you got people that think like that, you're going to have a whole bunch of men that's still outside trying to figure it out, even though they got the income for the space and the place. But because you got people that think like that, men that got some type of power, some type of way, they abuse it. Harvey ain't no different than Diddy. Diddy ain't no different than Jimmy Iovine. None of them niggas no different than R. Kelly. There's so many other people in the industry that can be exposed for these same things that we seeing right now. And it all started with a nigga in a silk two-piece laying in the bed with Michael Jackson's old Thriller video camera spotlight shining on him with the Jodeci flat top mixed with a little Aaron Hall. Not to forget, Aaron Hall did say some things that went a little too far too, which further lets you know how far this industry goes, how deep it really is, how locked a lot of doors be with secrets. But when them doors get unlocked, boy, do the secrets come out. These aren't situations that's going to just get swept under the rug, neither. Because when they come out like this, it's hard for them to dissolve. When it came out like this with R. Kelly, he couldn't get it to go away. Cassie and Diddy situation, Diddy thought he paid for it to go away. But it seems like everything that Diddy done in his past, from implications in Diddy, in Pac and Biggie's demise, to abuse of women and sexual assaults against women, to seeing how he did young artists, from the Ushers to the Justin Biebers to everybody else that was a teenager that decided to go lay in his bed when they was underage. Diddy allegations opened up a door that a little bit of everybody in the industry wish would have stayed shut, because now everybody running a risk of being fingered out by women they took advantage of. Start paying attention to a lot of celebrities. They're going to be sweating even when it's cold outside, because the heat is on right now. When you see them going after people like Jimmy Iovine, and it's a little bit different. Y'all better know what's going on, man. Like and subscribe to the channel. Drop them comments. Let me know what y'all think. Man, hit that like button. I'm tired of y'all coming up in here and not tapping that like button. That's like going to somebody's house and not speaking. Who house do you go over and not say what's up or hi or how you doing when you come through their door? Stop being rude. Have some manners. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. It's time for that. Culture for the streets.